Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk about some problems from Unit 2 guided notes. And the first problem I want to talk about is question 11, factor. Number E. It says x squared plus 5xy minus 24y squared. So for this polynomial, the coefficient of x squared is 1. In this case, you are going to just look at the coefficient of y squared first, okay? And the first thing you are going to do is try to factor negative 24. Two numbers multiply together. Your goal is to see which two numbers multiply together equals negative 24. At the same time, these two numbers add together equals the these two added together equals the coefficient of the xy term, which is 5. So if you are good at multiplications, you could immediately see that if you do negative 3 times 8, also negative 3 plus 8, this is the pair that multiply together equals the coefficient of y squared, add together equals the coefficient of xy term. In this case, we're going to factor the initial polynomial as x and x, 1x to each parenthesis. And we have a negative 3 from this y squared coefficient. We have a positive 8. But remember, this polynomial, we have a y squared as well, so you need to have a y squared. Oh, you need to have a y in each parenthesis. If you want it, always double check your work, okay? X times x give us x squared. X times 8y gave us 8xy. Minus this 3xy give us 5xy. Finally, the negative 3y times positive 8y give us negative 24y squared. Okay. The reason I want to talk about this problem because many students forgot to write down the y or forgot to factor y. Just to give me x minus 3 times x plus 8, which is incorrect. The next problem I want to talk about is the question number 13. You are asked to factor a trinomial 3x squared plus 17x plus 10 by grouping. Okay? Comparing to question number 11, this time the coefficient of x squared is not 1 but 3. In this case, you need to think about both the coefficient of x squared and the constant. What you are going to do is 3 times 10 give you a product 30. Okay? Now you are going to factor this 30 to see which two numbers multiply together is 30. And these same numbers added together equals the coefficient of x term, which is 17. And try some pairs. We can figure out 30 equals 2 times 15. And at the same time, 17 equals 2 plus 15. So the pair of numbers that we are looking for is 2 and 15. So we are going to split 17x to 2x and 15x. So write as 3x squared plus 2x plus 15x plus 10. So basically we split these two terms. Okay? Now let's do factoring. Do factor by grouping. So the first two terms, we knew that they are sharing x. So you put the x outside, left 3 and another x. For the second term, left 2. Okay. For these two terms, the common factor for 15 and 10 is 5. So left 3x plus 2. Make sense? Now you see that the first term, second term share a whole thing 3x plus 2. So you put 3x plus 2. And for the first term, left x plus for the second term, left 5. So that will be our answer. Okay, makes sense? Great. The last problem I want to talk about is question number 28, which is a word problem, and also it's not quite easy to solve the system of equations. Let's take a look at 28. 28, you are going to buy a new car and down to two options, car A and car B. Car A and car B. For car A, we knew that sales for $24,200 and the fuel efficiency is 51 miles per gallon. Fuel efficiency, okay? For car B, the sales for 16,800 and the fuel efficiency is 37 mpg. Okay. Another information we knew was about the gas price, which is $3.34. That's for both car A and car B. No matter which car you buy, the gas price, they are the same in this problem. Okay. So let's take a look at question A. Write a linear function to model the cost C involved with car A as a function of the number of miles driven M. So we were given two variables, C representing the cost involved with car A. The second variable is about the number of miles driven, which is M. So for a car, the total cost will be how much you buy this car, which is the initial price for car A is $24,200. No matter what, you are going to pay this much to buy the car. After you buy the car, you are going to drive the car and you are going to have gas cost, correct? So the gas cost equals each gallon costs $3.34. You are going to figure out how many gallons of gas has been used after driving M miles. So M miles divided by the fuel efficiency, say at this fuel efficiency at 51 miles per gallon after drive M miles, so M divided by 51 will be the total number of gallons of gas used. Number of gallons of gas used times the unit price of the gas will be the gas cost. Here it is. Okay. So if you want to, okay, let's leave at that. So let's take a look at B. B is for car B. So cost equals how much you buy the car, 16,800. Plus the gas cost is the miles divided by the fuel efficiency times the same price. Okay, same gas price, like that. Okay. C, you are asked to combine these two equations into a system of equations. C equals 24200 plus M51 times 3.34. C equals 16,800 plus M37 times 3.34. Okay, you are asked to solve this system of equations by either the substitution or elimination methods. Okay, you could do either way, but overall you could do elimination by subtract the second from the first equation, so this subtract this become 0. Then you do the left side or the right side subtract the right side, so the constant subtraction become 7,400, and then you do this subtract this because both of this term and this term involves the variable m. We knew that for these two terms, when you do subtraction, you could use calculator to do 3.34 divided by 51, then times m, 3.34 divided by 37, then times m, or you could put 3.34 and times m because that's what they share as the common factor outside. This left 151 minus 137. Okay, and this involves subtraction with fractions. You could still use calculator to do the subtraction, or you could use find the common denominator, then do subtraction with fractions. Either way, okay. So what I'm going to do is to do subtraction with fractions. So I am going to move 7,400 to the left side by subtract this number to both sides. So negative 7,400 equals 3.34 m. So the common denominator for these two numbers will be you can just multiply these two numbers together, which is 1,887. Then you do numerator subtract, meaning this times 37 times 37, this times 51 times 51. I knew it's too blurry and too small, but I think you understand. So basically it's 37 minus 51, which is negative 14. Okay. So now we have a negative on the left side, negative on the right side, so we can just multiply negative 1 to get rid of the negative sign, become 7,400 equals 3.34 times 14 over 1887 times m. Okay, so you could use calculator to figure out the result of these parts, and then divide it by the answer to both sides. So finally you are going to have m is approximately equal to let me take a look, equal to 298,627 miles. Once you figured out m, you plug in either the first equation or the second equation to figure out the c, and you just plug in 24,200 plus 298,627 divided by 51 times 3.34. And you use your calculator, you could figure out c equals 43,757. So now we solved m and c. So question number D says that describe what your solution means and how this would help you determine which car to buy. So you got M equal 298,627, remember it's miles. C equals $43,757. What does this mean? Actually, this means for both car A and car B, once they were driven to 298,627 miles, both cars will cost the same, which is $43,757. Okay, once they get to this manage, their cost is the same. But before this manage, car B actually cost less because of the smaller selling price. Because of the starting point, car B. So before both of them were driven these miles, cost this, car B actually cost less. That's why I will buy car B. Because for a car once driven to 298,000 miles, that's pretty much kind of very old, and so that's kind of the life of some majority of the cars, I would say. So before that, car B will cost less, always cost less than car A. That's why I choose car B. Overall will cost less than this many dollars. I'm not sure whether you understand the last part. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Okay? Okay, I will also upload the PDF, upload the work I did here as a PDF file together with the video. Hopefully it will be more helpful. Okay?